Alrighty. All right. We are here again. Let me get that right back. Welcome to the beatzillapdx official show. I am the host, beatzillapdx, officially. Um, of course, this is my third live broadcast today. Um, and because I wanted to split up all of these topics. So um, some of my shows tend to run over an hour. So I wanted to make sure I got these shorter videos to cover more on one certain topic. Now, um, this particular broadcast is about something I encountered. Well, actually, I've been encountering lately. Is the what I would call using grassroots COINTELPRO tactics. You know, hey, Queen Adia, Silent D. Shout out to the Royal Fam here with me right now. Um, we, we have these. We are at war. We are at constant war, and as we tighten up as a community, more of us are getting on code. Uh, it makes hard for the usual suspects to infiltrate. Um, so now they're trying to go a different route, which I was just wondering how long it was going to be before this started taking place. It looks like it's evidently happening now. So we're looking at how the powers that be set up people to basically be a grassroots voice. But then you go listen to them, and a lot of the stuff they talking about sounds very scripted. Um, the points that they're using don't tend to necessarily come from personal experience, but it's kind of this real loose based kind of addressing the system. We have to be very careful of that, and because see, people they talk a good game, but then the proof is in the pudding. So, as we know, Saturday or Sunday, the Isley Brothers and Earth, Wind, and Fire did a versus battle. These are two iconic groups, that careers, spanned over, probably like 4 or 5 decades, especially when it comes to the Isley Brothers. Like the Isley Brothers, they are, like shout, twist and shout. Come on, shake it up, baby. I mean, they've been around for a minute. So, brother was like, okay, because there's a new song that came that was introduced at the very end of the verses, and then they put the video up on YouTube. I can't remember the name of the song. It sounds real. Step in the Name of Lovish. And they put that out, and whew, goodness, there was a lot of pushback. I seen TMZ was trying to poke the bear to see what was out there Monday. So one thing that they were doing was running this story about how two of R. Kelly's songs they made the versus battle. Yeah, two of them. Those are Isley Brothers songs. Yes, R. Kelly maybe wrote and produced, but those are Isley Brothers songs. So they were so mad. Oh man, and I'm just saying, well, hey man, for anybody who has had the opportunity to have their career resurrected, and they're still sitting on music, hey, as a musician, I can't knock the music. And the song, I didn't feel anything bad about Is honestly singing in his videos that he does. And you know, absolutely. These songs definitely. Let's see, why do we have our black groups competing against one another? Don't like it at all. No, I don't. Actually, I didn't really see it as a competition, especially this versus. This version was way more of a celebration. And I've fortunately had the opportunity to kick it with those members of Earth, Wind, and Fire. I think that's 2012. Because a partner of mine, Farnell Newton, he was playing for Bootsy. We were at the NAMM show, so got a chance to like hang out with those guys. That was cool. Really nice dudes. But anyway, you know, they just ran through the music. It was a celebration of artists. It was a good event. And for me, I wasn't really bothered by the R. Kelly tunes. I was around in the 90s. So I fully understand what was going on with him, Aaliyah, but not just him. I mean, I'm talking about if you really want to open that can of worms, for those of us who were in high school in like the early 90s, and these bands would roll through town, especially up here in Portland, man, please, let me tell you something. All of that, oh, well, she's 14, 15, 16. I get that as an adult man, but let me tell you what they was doing when I was in high school. Them girls was going after them dudes. And, them dudes was getting it. So there is a lot of that was going on. Don't condone it. I thought it was weird then. Still think it's weird now. However, as a musician, I did not have a problem with the songs because it's music. Yes, not condoning what the dude do. You know what I mean? At all. No one can condone that. And we know he married Aaliyah, so that's that right off the rip. But we have people who are, again, being put out to kind of circumvent this movie that Tariq Nasheed has coming out the end of the month, Buckbreaking. So what it is we got to get this agenda out here before people's minds shift. So it's a lot. They're just, again, this is like rat mazing. They are throwing everything right now. Bam, 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 bam. So all I said in this particular joint was, well, I'm not really mad at the usage of the songs. It's a competition, a lighthearted kind of light competition, which I probably would have to say the Isley Brothers probably won. But, it was great to hear all them hits, see these guys in the same room. A lot of women were swooning over Ron Isley's full gray beard. Oh, and then another thing is, I got to wonder, how young are these people who are complaining? Because they didn't even know who his wife was. It's like, well, the song that you was complaining about, that's her singing. So, some people are just too young to be talking. And I don't say that like young people don't have a perspective, but when you're talking about things that we were living in, and you telling me about what was going on from what you saw on a documentary, shut up. Shut your little young ass up. And that's how I feel about that. Okay, I may be wrong on that, but I'm sorry. I just can't play with you youngsters like that. I was around. We was out there. So we see what was going on in the early 90s, the late 80s. That's me. And all these people that still get supported. Okay, the sister that came, she had a little issue with, well, I guess you just supporting child rape and this and that. So she made this big spin to make to try to accuse me of supporting child rape. And you know, I I'm assuming that this must be a tactic of some sort because we're talking music and you're talking to a musician. My name is Beatzilla, damn it. I mean, you could go listen to my music, so I'm speaking as a musician. You know, these people here. So, you know, they start pushing this line about, you support this and you support that, you support this. It's about the music. Well, you said loyalty. It's about the music. Well, you talking about this. It's about the music. Oh, so I guess music just trumps every child rape. You want to get into a conversation that doesn't exist here. I'm not engaging in that conversation because that's not what I'm talking about. And now you have been proven to be disingenuous. What are you doing here? And then this dude who's liking her, he's kind of liking things from the background, which was a little hoish, by the way. Because he's just liking, he ain't chiming in. So I guess when he figured well, I got it. Oh, there's more of you. Thank you. I needed to know this. So let's go ahead and look at this real quick, shall we? So, since we wanted our little 5 seconds of fame, let's give it to her. So, this lady here, Vita, aka Podcast Bay, she had the nerve. Well, number one, she's saying, I'm upset. My comment was, I just don't see a problem with him playing the songs. Plus, you getting checks when them songs play. If I got a song with matter of fact, I got a song with Bootsy Collins. If Bootsy get caught up in some scandal, best believe I'm still going to have that song ran. I'm not stopping my music and my business. I understand what he did was wrong, but you better kiss my ass. That's business. We're business. Yeah, and this is why we got Joe Biden as president, you weak, nimble-minded people. Because, see, now all of a sudden, this doesn't play. How many videos have you seen of Joe Biden over here on these little girls? There's a conspiracy about him now. But we're going to sit up here and make this about R. Kelly. Folks, this is what I'm talking about, dummy checks. I wanted to see who was there because TMZ was throwing out little things, wasn't catching. So this brother makes a video. As soon as I say something, they jumped on it. Oh, you're this, you're that. How ironic. The Pied Piper trick worked. Oh, too soon. Oh, my Lord. And the other thing I said, just in absolute fairness, that man ain't been convicted yet. Oh, well, I don't even understand why you bringing it up. Here's the reason why I'm bringing it up. I personally believe he did that shit. Let's just say that. I personally believe he did it. Yes, I do. Do I support what he did? No, not at all. Now, with that being said, fair is fair. And if you don't like him, should not take his fair chance away. This we do too often to ourselves. I ain't liking him, so I want the worst to happen to him. Let the whole sky fall on this nigga. Oh, come on, y'all. Come on. And y'all won't have this same energy for these people. Can't stand y'all. And then you're upset at this. Number one, I don't give a damn about what you're talking about. I'm not easy. Well, you're going to be working for a long time trying to find something to shame me on, man. I stand on what I say. I don't give a damn about what you feel about it. Why would I? I'm a grown man. But that's just it. They want to take that energy away. They don't want you to stand for something right. They want you to stand for everything wicked. Stand for everything that doesn't even benefit your own damn community. But, hey, we can't get nobody to stand with us to get reparations. You got these black folk out here talking about stop Asian hate. You need to be slapped. Get your money right. Respect your ancestors. Show some love to the people who sat up here and had to live through generations of chattel slavery. Why are we talking about any other group? All of them came here knowing that they are living the dream based on the backs of slaves. Why are you getting involved in that? Oh, well, I guess your handlers are probably telling you to do so. And so now, since we don't listen to celebrities anymore, what's left? We got to go to the Grassroots. Because Grassroots, they see what happened with the whole George Floyd thing. So they already understand. Silently driving while listening. Yes, sir. And give you that good energy to deal with them demons on the job. I know you got to rock with. These people really, really are maniacal, diabolical, and they have billions of dollars in these think tanks to learn how to undermine us. So, for instance, let's just say, like perfect example, you're on the job, right? And okay, you have, let's say, 4 co-workers. So you being the 5th. So you got 4 co-workers, and you're going to go to lunch every day. Well, sometimes you have people that would be like, well, you guys are kind of playing favorites. You're always going out to lunch together, and you're not really inviting other people. Now, what's really going on there is that you're closing the door. And so now they can't infiltrate the conversation. Y'all could go be by yourself, minding your own black business, and they just can't stand that. My wife was a lead. She was like a supervisor some years back. And, she worked nights. So she would go to lunch with the other sister that worked there. And the big boss comes and tells my wife that, you should probably not go to lunch with her all the time because, it looks like you're playing favorites. So again, you got to understand. I mean, I even had a job to where these people wanted me to take down my so you know how you set your screen, your background on your screens to like change all the time? I had my vacation photos. They wanted me to take my vacation photos down because they felt some kind of way about me enjoying myself. I mean, do you understand what I'm saying? Uh-oh. TMZ is I want to be clean on this, you know what I mean? But TMZ is a real POS, man. So they just reported that there's nothing unchanged about DMX. They rooting for that man to die, man. And that's just evil. Harvey Levin is crap. And, these entities, them and the New York Post, they are some of the most anti-black publications out there. Just watch what they post. I mean, they hate black folk. And we need to start understanding and accepting that some of these people just hate us. And then you have people like this who, may or may not take money to circumvent messages. But you got to be leery. Now, she also had a little buddy that was with her that wouldn't have chimed in. Once I called them out for being phony, he blocked me right off the bat because I called their bluff. I know what it is. You guys are here, you're here on their behalf. So they're sending people over here because just like I said, we have those. We say me, Silent D, Queen Adia, and Queen Amadai. We're gonna go to lunch. Now they're gonna say, "Oh well, hey, well you're not asking Becky and Jim over here to come and join you." I mean, wow, man, that's kind of racist, man. You better know that's how fast they'll do it. But see, here's the thing. They can't get into the black conversation. And they really desperately want in on black folks' conversation. And anybody know how I get down. Y'all know we don't speak in front of company. This is what you get from me. For the people who know me and you know, we've been in Zoom meetings and whatnot, y'all understand how I speak. So we got to be careful and keep an eye out for these type of people that they'll use to infiltrate our space. And these are the people that they want to set up to start being our so-called grassroots voice. Because really, you know, there's people accessible that they can contact if they really wanted to get involved. Yeah, I got to keep an eye on these people. And it's something to look at. So, you know, here's another one. And her friend Lib or something like that. Lib. That's the guy that blocked me. You know, he had to get out the paint because I called they garbage quick. And we got to, you know, make sure that people who are pushing agendas like what she was doing, and it just got down to the point of straight out lying. So that's a person that's desperate to besmirch the view of somebody. Why? And so they were trying, this whole R. Kelly thing is nothing but a damn distraction. Derek Chauvin's on trial. Derek Chauvin murdered George Floyd. Period. Let's keep on track. We got these people so desperately ready to get away from January 6th, 2021, Washington, D.C. The American white man showed you who he was. Yeah, they want that to go away. Yeah, that part. But it's not. Yeah, that's not what's happening. You're going to have to deal with what you built, deal with what you created, and you're going to hold your own nuts because this is your bag. Yeah. And for you fake, phony, college-educated, soror-loving, following instructions ass people, stay in your lane. We know you don't really care about black folks, and we know that you'll take orders before you actually take the truth. Get on out of here, stay away from us, and we don't want you here. Period. This is the realm of truth speakers. Truth speaks regardless. And you can't do that because of your oaths. So you gotta go. Ski-wee. Oh, I'm just being serious. There was a reason why my granddaddy told me never, ever join any secret society. He actually told me that. Made me promise that I would never do that. You know how old I was when he told me that? 5. He died when I was 7 years old. When I actually was sick with, coronavirus. Yeah, I actually have that antibody in my system already. Yep. How about that? So for those of us who have already had it, I had it when I was 7. No, But this is, they say, the 19th version of it, I guess. Whatever. But back to these people, these paid. They're basically agents. That's all they are. They are there to gather information, go report back, and that's why I say vet these people, vet them, vet them, vet them, vet them. You can go to my other page and see how long I've been at this. So, again, I really don't want to hear from a person who just started a page yesterday. And if you notice, so many people with so much to say, their pages are post George Floyd. What do you think that is? See the hustle? You all see the hustle? See, so, okay, we got to get out here. We got to control this narrative. How the hell can we get this back to the black man being the aggressor? Oh, yeah, and the whole drug thing about George Floyd, that just got tossed out today by, that doctor. No. You killed the man. The man died by asphyxia. That's not there's no question. If the autopsy said asphyxia, I don't even understand how you're having a relevant conversation of anything else. Asphyxia. If you held his head underwater, it would be the same result for 9 minutes and 29 seconds. Here, let me choke you for 9 minutes and 29 seconds in sleeper hold, right? Oh, yeah, that's not going to kill you. Come on. Anyway, you got to know the devil for who they are. And these are the games they play. They don't care about anything other than winning, okay? So they'll lie, cheat, and steal to win. They will use other people from our groups to get out there and be disruptive, to keep white supremacy intact. But, they get their little crumbs, they get their little trinkets, little butter biscuits, shall we say. And, I guess it's worth to it for them. Why am I hearing somebody out here? Oh. Again, in Methlandia, where I stay, Methlandia, Oregon, the University of White Supremacy, I need to just go live one day and just film us just driving down the street. So y'all could get a real good eye of what they don't show you on TV. Because it's like, me and my wife be talking all the time when we drive, and it's like, you never see these people on TV. But they'll show the worst of dusty Negroes, right? Where are these people at? So why ain't they showing up on TV? They're just supposed. Oh man, come to Portland. The line is keep Portland weird. And if that ain't fulfilled, Lord. But yeah, I might have to do that. Just go live, just let y'all see the city and see what Jason Black is talking about. Because I'm okay. If y'all know what Jason Black has said about the Northwest between Oregon and Washington, he went light. I live here. And if you've seen people in the chat room, everybody was co-signing what he said. And it's not even like he couldn't even give you guys a good enough description. And he went in. And that's not even scratching the surface, man. Y'all just don't understand. So maybe that's something I'm going to do. Because there's so much I want y'all to see. Because living here is an education to what the world is for real. You got liberal white supremacists, you got your regular white supremacists, and then especially in our news feeds and channels, oh my Lord, you should just go see them. Just read the comments. These people have zero shame about showing how racist they are. None. Oh man, Well, and Satan knows how to use people. Satan knows how to disguise himself and knows how to get into certain spaces. And that's why we got to be leery about these new account black media folk popping up, because where did you come from? And where were you at years back? Why are we just now knowing who you are? So that type of thing, we definitely need to tighten up on that. And, just keep yourselves aware. But vet everyone. Everyone. I don't know what these meth heads is doing out here. Let me go see what's happening. Good grief. And this ain't like I don't live in the numbers. I live in the city. So this is just so crazy, but that's just what it is here. Weird. Just weird. So, Miss whatever her name is, Vita, Podcast Bay. That's a little funny too. And then, she's like, I'm from South Central. And, I think I've seen some of her stuff before. And she's like a black feminist. She'll probably say she's not, but all of her talking points are that. And then her lying points, that is a tactic that comes straight from radical women. Remember, my mother used to be a part. So I'm very well versed on the tactics that they use. Because my mother was with a feminist group. So I seen all this madness. I seen everything you try to do. And I know it's based on bullshit. Sorry, y'all. But I just had to say that. Because I was actually there. Seeing these meetings happen. So let's just go ahead and say what it is. All right. So with that being said, I'm going to close out this live. I got one more, and we're going to get into it. I might actually see if y'all want to come here and see if I can get me some people in here. We will be talking about the black Biden voter, as we call them, Biden sexuals, being more dangerous to foundational black Americans than Donald Trump. So with that being said, this has been another episode of the beatzillapdx official show. You can follow me at Instagram, beatzillapdx, Twitter, beatzillapdx, Facebook, beatzillapdx, Melanated People, Michael Beatzilla Whitmore. And boy, this is crazy. I gotta see what's going on. It's like my building is shaking. Babylon is falling. Babylon is falling. Let it fall. Let us rise. And with that, you can email me at ourrealtruth@gmail.com. That's ourrealtruth@gmail.com. If you need to, or feel so inclined to donate to this program and this platform. Now I hear sirens. Jesus. Okay. CashApp, $ beatzillapdx. And I will be right back at 1:45. So we're going to talk about it. And this will be the 1:45. That's my last for the day. But it's been fun. I'm glad that I'm getting these videos out. I want to do a lot more, which I plan to do. I'm just working on a few things. So bear with me, So until 1:45, I will see y'all in a minute. Y'all be blessed. And we'll be black. Always. Shalom.